Hi guys, just doing a review for The Boys, Season 3, Episode 5. What episode? Probably the best episode so far. So definitely we get to see more of Soldier Boy, probably the most we've had in the whole show. Seeing what he's been through. So basically he's like a fusion of Captain America and the Winter Soldier where, when he comes back it's kind of like in the first Avenger at the end where Cap's just like amazed how things have changed in modern day and we kind of get more a realistic approach to how things probably would have went with Soldier Boy noticing that there's gay couples now, just all the new seven, just all those kind of things that you think they would addressed in Captain America, but it's more Marvel, so yeah. So it's funny the kind of things they touch on, and how Soldier Boy, like his first thought is to find the person he used to be with, kind of like Captain America. He kind of does that like a movie later, in the Winter Soldier when he sees Peggy Carter, and she's old now, and we kind of get to see a version of that with Soldier Boy and Crimson, and it's just funny what he says to her, like, "Man, you've aged," because he hasn't at all. But to me, it's not as bad compared to Peggy Carter because it was like 40, 50 years since they last seen each other. 60? Because it was in the 40s, like World War Two. So yeah. Wait, it's only been like, I'm not even sure how long. 20, 30 years? Something like that. Yeah. And it seems like Crimson kind of reveals that she never really liked him. So then, Soldier Boy just kills her, and she kind of feels like a waste of her character because what was the point of her character in the first place? And that Seth Rogen cameo, they just wasted her character. So I'll just move on from her. And yeah, for Kimiko, it's actually finally good news for Kimiko anyway, because Frenchie will get to him. But Kimiko, I'm actually happy to find out that things actually worked out for her, because she not just survived the attack, but the attack also, I think, took away her powers. So I don't think she has her powers anymore, and she's able to talk again, which, wow, looks like her suffering's finally ended now then, and that's good. But the only thing is, Frenchie, because he's in trouble with his old boss who's recruited him to kill this kid, and he can't really get out of it, so he kind of gets taken. And we'll see what happens to him in the next episode. So one thing gets sorted out, but then there's another problem. Yeah. As for Milk in this episode, yeah, he's got like PTSD with Soldier Boy, especially when he finally has a chance to take him on, and Butcher basically denies that. Yeah, we'll see how he reacts to that because he didn't even care about how Kimiko was doing it or anything. He didn't care about anything really, and he kind of flipped out in front of his daughter as well when the stepdad was talking about Homelander, and he didn't like that. He just wants to go after Soldier Boy. Basically, that's the only thing on his mind because Soldier Boy killed his parents. So yeah. And when he gets a chance to confront him, Butcher kind of drugs him. You know what? I actually thought Butcher actually gave him the powers so he could fight against him, but I guess they kind of worked things out. So Soldier Boy is now with the boys. I didn't think it would be that fast to sort things out. So does Soldier Boy just want to be on top again, or like what did they actually discuss? Because he could be the next Homelander if they're not careful, like, and that could probably happen. He could be like the villain of season 4 if Homelander actually dies at the end. But we'll see. I mean, you can take away Homelander's powers, so we know that. So yeah, that's interesting to see what happens there. What if they actually keep Homelander alive but without powers? That would actually be intriguing to see how Homelander would be without his powers, because he can't really hurt anyone anymore. Yeah. As for Maeve and Butcher, they kind of have a thing together since they feel like everything's screwed. But that's before Butcher kind of found out another plan to get to Soldier Boy and actually team up to take down Homelander. But yeah, I guess they kind of have like a moment together. Then later on, Homelander confronts her, and he kind of says things that Homelander doesn't like. So then he does something to her, but we don't really find out. So something's happened to her. Starlight tries to find out what happened to her, but she can't really get any information out of the CEO, who's scared of Homelander. So she's gonna just make sure she doesn't get on his bad side because he's just taking out people, man. First Supersonic, and now Maeve. Like, Jesus, who's next? As for A-Train, A-Train, what the hell is wrong with you, man? Now your family is getting hurt because of the mistakes you're doing, man. Oh my God, with Blue Hawk. Like, that was a bad plan. Like, why would you think? Because really, the only thing he was thinking about was himself. You know, for his reputation with getting Blue Hawk to apologize to, people in his area, but then it just all goes wrong, and he just starts, punching people, and with the Black Lives Matter and stuff, and then he just says Soup's lives matter, and then just starts punching people. It gets out of hand. Ugh. And his brother gets hurt. A-Train's brother. I mean, he didn't even think this was a good plan, and then he gets hurt as a result. Like, A-Train, man, you went from having a chance to redeem yourself to just being complete garbage again. Just like from the first episode of The Boys season 1, when you killed Hughie's original girlfriend. And as for Hughie, yeah, he's getting really used to his powers, and he's kind of distancing himself away from Starlight. I mean, he's trying to still be honest, but this is who he is now. He wants to use his power because he's never really had this much power in his whole life. So I don't really blame him, because all these things he's been trying to do to stop the soup haven't really been working. So having his power, I guess I don't blame him, and that kind of distances themselves from each other, and that's how they end the episode as well. I'm just thinking what else I need to address. Yeah, I think I covered everything anyway. Yeah. So it seems like the boys are going to work with Soldier Boy to take down Homelander, but we'll see if that backfires. Yeah. I also kind of like when Soldier Boy is like just walking through the streets. He sees like Bobby basically, and I can't wait to see them react with each other. Yeah. Oh, and I didn't really say that he basically killed like 19 people, right? Was it 16 or 19? Because there's like some like trigger that makes him just explode, and he killed like so many people. And Starlight was trying to find him the whole episode, so when she finds out that Soldier Boy is with the boys and Huey, she was kind of mad about that. So yeah, we'll just see what happens with their relationship. But yeah, I guess I'll end it here. We'll see how things go from there. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and peace.